Right, it's back. I'm not entirely sure what's happening. My stream volume was off. So I haven't seen that before. Alright, so let's start going in and see. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Mode can run kind of erratically when you first start it up because it has to run directly from the CD. But as we keep going, it usually gets better. I haven't seen it crash before like that, though. Let's enter the party.
And enjoying the age-old pastime of mingling with the young, the beautiful, and the creatively endowed. And so far, Vito has not let us down. The scene here tonight has been what I'm going to call chic and freak. Local art fans will remember last year's apocalyptic karaoke catastrophe at the Hideyoshi Tower, with its shocking animal acts and giant inflatable body parts. While this year Vito has toned down the shock, toned up the shtick, mixed in a black and neon cabaret decor, and set the whole thing against the backdrop of high-tech haute couture.
Okay, so do we talk to Charity? We talked to her in the first stream, and it was a very short conversation. You think there's anything else we can talk to her about? Man, I'm very happy we have this tonight. Okay, green is definitely winning.
But the question on everyone's mind tonight, what will Vito do for an encore? For weeks now, he has been hinting in the press that this might be his last multimedia event. Indeed, perhaps his last public appearance. Oh, sorry. Start again. Okay. But the question on everyone's mind tonight, what will Vito do for an encore? For weeks now, he has been hinting in the press that this might be his last multimedia event. In fact, perhaps his last public appearance of any kind, and that he plans to go out with a bang. Well, the rumors floating around the room tonight are as strange and fascinating as the fashions. Whatever happens, you can rely on me to be your eyes and ears on the scene. This is Charity Flame for Nightlight Magazine. Did we get it? Great. Thanks. Hi, enjoying the event?
All right. Once again, what are we going to say to her? Are we enjoying the event? I think with the first stream, we were not enjoying the event. Just sort of updates in masses of red, green, and blue. Green is... Actually, blue is kind of coming up, but it looks like green's winning that.
Ah, glad to hear it. Listen, I'll be taping some individual comments later. If you want me to get you in there, I can. Okay. All right, well, gotta go now. Got work to do, but hope to see you later then.
Okay, that was even shorter this time. Apparently, being positive to her ended the conversation faster than it did the first time. Who knows if there was even any more we could have gotten with that conversation. But we didn't get it this time anyway. So, you know what's coming up next. Do we talk to Hasselhoff? I think I know what the result is going to be. Oh yeah, yep, green ran away with it. Of course we want to talk to him. Why wouldn't we?
So what do you say? You look like you're in the appropriate party mood.
Well, are we in the appropriate party mood? What do we say? I can't actually remember how we started the conversation in the last stream. We know how it ended. I mean, that was memorable. But maybe things will go different this time. I don't think Odme responded to me. Okay. Green and blue are tied. There are some people here who are indifferent about if they're in the appropriate party mood. They're not sure about that. Blue's pulling ahead. Blue is pulling ahead. All right, looks like Blue's taking it. Okay, we're going to shrug at him.
It's not really my scene. I feel like I don't fit in. I'm actually an art collector, and I don't get out to these fashion things very often.
He's an art collector. He's doesn't really know what he's doing here. How do we respond to that? He didn't ask us a question. He just pretty much just told us a statement about himself. It is going to take me so long to go through this chat log and see what people are saying. I can barely make it out. So I guess that means our party crasher is going to be more schizophrenic than ever. Should we? Yeah. So how do we go about talking to him? There's no option here to tell him that we have over 100 people in our head telling us what to do. So we're going green on that.
Thanks. You're looking pretty good yourself.
Say. What do we think about that? I can't even tell what's winning until I use Odme. That was, yeah, green's winning. It looks like that we want to be very positive, very happy about us looking good tonight, and perhaps seeing what happens if maybe we don't get into a fight with him this time.
You know the host?
All right, I remember this question from last time. He's asking us if we know Vito Brevis. Like last time, we have not talked to him yet. And really, in the last stream, we didn't find out anything about Vito at all. He got him mad at us. He wanted to throw us out because we went to the sauna with Mia. Okay, everyone's saying to tell the truth. We don't know Vito.
You don't know Vito? That's strange because this is his bash. As a matter of fact, that's him in the booth right over there. It's quite a character.
All right, apparently he knows Vito. He seems surprised that we don't. Which is an honest, reaction. Supposedly everyone here was invited. Apparently he was because he has a dome. We're the only ones who don't. Okay, looks like green is winning this. So we're going to react positively to him saying that we should get to know Vito. Oh yeah, there we go. There's those reactions we remember from the first stream. He's not going to let us know what he's thinking. He's just evaluating us, judging us. because he definitely was giving us blue right there. I guess that's what it looks like when we give people blue. It's not surprising that he seems like a wallflower. He's sort of standing on the side away from everyone, because this is how he interacts with people. Ooh, green and blue are almost tied. It looks like blue's taking it, though. I mean, it is fair. If he's gonna just nod his head at us, what are we supposed to do? Alright, I guess we're gonna go with blue on that.
Listen, I like you. I don't know why, sometimes I get a feeling and I just have to run with it. And I'm about to take a pretty big chance with you right here. Are you ready for it?
Whoa, we just met. He seems to be about to tell us something pretty heavy. Pretty important. Because he has a feeling about us. He wants us to take a chance. But are we ready to take that chance with him? This is going a lot different than the first time. The first time, he did not want to take a chance with us. So don't blow it. Oh yeah, green, definitely. We want to take a chance with this guy.
Listen, I can't believe this, but I'm ready to confide in you. This is going to be risky. And I want you to, well... Actually, no. Forget it. All right?
It looked like he was about to tell us something very important. But he had second thoughts. I mean, it doesn't really make sense why he would want to confide in us. But how do we feel about this? That he's not going to confide in us after all? How do we want to take that? Yeah, red is winning. So, okay. We're going to tell him that no, we want him to confide in us. We're friends now, right? We've known each other 2 whole minutes. Tell us your secrets.
Are you sure? Because I don't know, this could be dangerous.
Okay, so we might be in danger if he tells us whatever it is that's on his mind. Did we come to the party for danger? Maybe. It does seem like that kind of party, that people might be looking for danger. Yeah, green is definitely running away with that. Yes, we want to be part of his life. We want to be part of this danger that he's in.
Okay, you asked for it. I'm a cop and I'm undercover. I've been trying to get a bead on this Vito guy now for quite some time, and it's not panning out. I've been watching he and his friends all evening long, and I'm getting nothing. Rented a suit and the whole works for this soiree. Listen, if I don't get something soon, I'm going to be pounding the traffic beat again with my badge up my butt. I'm desperate. I really need your help. Will you do it?
Wow, he really he's really being sincere here. He's opening up to us. He's desperate, he needs someone's help, and he feels that he can trust us. He's a cop, he's trying to get something on Vito. That's why he's here, it's why he doesn't fit in. So do we want to take the side of the cops and see if we can help perhaps justice be served? Though we don't actually know if Vito is a criminal, but it looks like, yeah, that we are agreeing we will help him.
You better be sure this isn't a game.
Oh, little fourth wall breaking. This is no game. Remember, if we get into this, it's not a game. He's going to come, you can expect a visit from him in the middle of the night at your house. Because you've committed. You are in deep in this operation now. Yep, green is definitely winning. We are sure we want to commit to this.
Okay, here's the story. Vito's been spreading the rumor that he's involved with some kind of a cult called the Edom. Kind of a Freemason thing with secret gland shakes bent on world dominance. My sources tell me that's a load of crap. He's actually involved with some kind of a new cult called the Meadow, out of Japan via South America. They deal in some new synthetic narcotic called Demo. I know it sounds pretty far-fetched, but have you seen some of the characters this guy hangs around with, like Riel? This guy's a half-tribal type of guy, a mohawk, wearing a bizarre-looking tuxedo tonight. We've been trying to pin drug smuggling on this guy for quite some time and haven't been able to do it. If he's involved, I know this drug's involved here. Then there's Mia. Mia Tesla, Vito's girlfriend. I know she's involved here somewhere.
Okay, so he just laid a lot of information on us. He is saying that what we heard about last time about Vito being part of the Edom is wrong. He's actually part of the Meadow, distributing a drug called Demo. We don't know if any of this is true, and that he's looking at Rial and Mia as well to see if they're his accomplices. He didn't ask us a question, so what's our opinion about what he just told us? Do we buy into this? We did commit to helping him out. And if what he's saying is true, it does sound like this could be dangerous. We're dealing with some kind of large criminal organization. It looks like Blue's winning. Just by a little bit, though. So I'll let it go a little bit longer. Blue is still winning, still only by 3 votes. There is no clear winner yet. And it looks like Blue is getting more votes at this point. Yeah, Blue is pulling away. Well, just by a little bit, though. Alright, so I guess we're going to shrug at him.
I need an agent. Vito's as tight as a drum, and Rial, man, he's got a sixth sense when it comes to cops. Mia's too bizarre for me to get close to her. But you're somebody that people trust. You could get close and get the information that I need. Listen, I have to go make a phone call right now, but I'll be back a little bit later on.
Alright, so, I mean, this was kind of the similar thing that Charity told us in the last playthrough. That Vito might talk to us, that people trust us. I don't know why they think that. But apparently there are people who want us to get information that they can't get, to go to places that they can't go, and apparently that's what we are. And there's that couple. Okay, so let's go around the room and see what we find. No one here. Oh, right.
Hey, folks. How are you? How are you? Yes. How are you? Are you having fun? Are you guys? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Oh, geez, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I guess this is my gig now, man. I'm a stand-up comic, and I had a lot of weird jobs before this. I used to work at a petting zoo for a little while, but I had to quit that. I was getting tired of my people touching me. Just getting a little tired of people touching me. Anyways, listen, you guys, I do hope, yeah, well, I guess I kind of hope you're having fun. There's a lot of great stuff coming up. There's a fashion show. There's all kinds of wacky stuff. If you do see your host tonight, Vito Brevis, he's a kind of a freaky cat, so try to keep a little bit of distance because he's a little odd. Anyways, I'll be back in a bit. Have a good time, all right?
Marvelous. I mean, that's something we haven't seen before, but I get drawn to tears every time we see it. I'm not sure if there were any acts that we didn't see in the first stream. There might have been, so... Well, we're going to want to take a look at all the acts anyway, because I think we have to get to the final act, which is Vito's. If we get it this time. Oh, look. There's Ed. Now, if we remember what we saw in the previous stream, Ed knows about the domes. He made the domes. Should we talk to him? Could possibly be some information we could get about the domes from him, even though we don't have one yet. Yep, Green's running away with it. That we should talk to Ed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm working on this machine. Just look around, there are lots of free terminals.
Right? Like last time, he wants to just be left alone with his work. What do we say about that? What do we think about him just wanting to be left alone? While his body remains perfectly still and his head looks around. Okay, Red. Red is winning that. We're quite negative about this, about him wanting to be left alone.
What's that? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention at all. I'm kind of Mr. Fix-It around here, and I've just got to configure this machine for... Anyways, you'll have to excuse me.
All right. I think that was the response we got in the first stream. Yeah, I'm seeing lots of red, so I'm thinking that's probably going to vote. It's probably going to win the vote. People are pretty negative to being brushed off by Ed. Yep, that's winning.
Hey, if you've got a dome, put it on. If you don't, you're in big trouble. I saw Tuba around here a minute ago, and if he sees you, he'll toss you for sure. Oh, I'd give you one, but I don't have any. I gave them all to Riel about an hour ago. You know Riel, part native, dark hair. Go find him. I think he's in the back. Do it now.
Right, a mention of Tuba, who we've never actually seen, but apparently he'll throw us out if we don't get a dome. On the last stream, at this point, we left the conversation to go after Rial to see if we could get a dome. Oh, we didn't know who Rial was at the time. So what do we think about that? What's our response to him telling us that we should go get a dome right away? Okay, there we go. Okay, actually, this was kind of mixed, but Green wins it.
I'm telling you.
He seems to be warning us that we really do need to find a dome. What do we think about that? Yeah, Oddmake should probably have a leave option. It doesn't come up too often, but it does come up sometimes. Looking at the trying to keep up with the choices, though, I think more people are voting for colors than to leave. Okay, so red won that.
Hey, I'm sorry. You gotta go. But I'm sure the club will still let you in.
Going so soon? Goodbye.
Oh dear. And Tuba threw us out. So we finally ran into Tuba. And we see what happens if we don't get a dome. Alright, let's go back.
And enjoying the age-old pastime of
that's right, we
mingling
do
with the
need
young,
to
the beautiful,
actually
and the
listen to that again.
creatively endowed. And so far, Vito has not let us down. The scene here tonight has been what I'm going to call chic and freak. Local art fans will remember last year's apocalyptic karaoke catastrophe at the Hideyoshi Tower, with its shocking animal acts and giant inflatable
Shocking
body
animal acts?
parts.
Giant inflatable
While this
body
year
parts?
Vito has toned down the shock, toned up the shtick, mixed in a black and neon cabaret decor, and set the whole thing against the backdrop of high-tech haute couture. But the question on everyone's mind tonight, what will Vito do for an encore? For weeks now, he has been hinting in the press that this might be his last multimedia event.
His last multimedia
Indeed,
event?
Perhaps his last public
Like
appearance.
I'll start again.
But the question on everyone's mind tonight, what will Vito do for an encore? For weeks now, he has been hinting in the press that this might be his last multimedia event. In fact, perhaps his last public appearance of any kind, and that he plans to go out with a bang. Well, the rumors floating around the room tonight are as strange and fascinating as the fashions. Whatever happens, you can rely on me to be your eyes and ears on the scene. This is Charity Flame for Nightlight Magazine. Did we get it? Great. Thanks. Hi, enjoying the event?
All right, so let's just try to go through this one quickly. Do we want to do the same choices that we made last time, or do we want to say something else to her? Oh, I have to reset the vote. At least we did get to see a party crasher that got thrown out. So we do know that is a real threat. Okay, green.
Ah, glad to hear it. Listen, I'll be taping some individual comments later. If you want me to get you in there, I can. Okay. All right, well, gotta go now. Got work to do, but hope to see you later then.
Okay, that's how it went last time.
So what do you say? You look like you're in the appropriate party mood.
All right. I believe it was green that we started with. I probably should have paid more attention to what choices we were making in case we had to do this again. Oh, so okay, the bot's been updated with a leave option. All right. In that case, give me a moment. Da, 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 da. All right, updated odd me. Let's just make sure that he's running. Yep, he sure is. All right, so what were people saying that that it was blue the first time?
It's not really my scene. I feel like I don't fit in. I'm actually an art collector, and I don't get out to these fashion things very often.
All right, was green second? Yeah, I think green was second.
Thanks. You're looking pretty good yourself.
That's right. We were looking pretty good ourselves, and I think green was next. We like that that he told us that we were looking pretty good.
You know the host?
Okay, we said no to that.
You don't know Vito? That's strange because this is his bash. As a matter of fact, that's him in the booth right over there. It's quite a character.
Okay, so I think we were green for that. Or what next was blue? I know that we went blue when he didn't say anything. Okay, I think that most of the people don't remember which way it was either. Most people are saying green. We were definitely blue. Yeah, I think we were green. We did like the idea that we should go. I'm pretty sure we were green, so I'm going to try that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we got after that. And then we went blue.
Listen, I like you. I don't know why. Sometimes I get a feeling and I just have to run with it. And I'm about to take a pretty big chance with you right here. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, and we definitely told him that we were ready for it.
Listen, I can't believe this, but I'm ready to confide in you. This is going to be risky. And I want you to, well... Actually, no. Forget it. All right?
And we went red on that because we didn't like that he wasn't going to tell us.
Are you sure? Because I don't know, this could be dangerous.
We did say yes.
Okay, you asked for it. I'm a cop and I'm undercover. I've been trying to get a bead on this Vito guy now for quite some time, and it's not panning out. I've been watching he and his friends all evening long, and I'm getting nothing. Rented a suit and the whole works for this soiree. Listen, if I don't get something soon, I'm going to be pounding the traffic beat again with my badge up my butt. I'm desperate. I really need your help. Will you do it?
And we did say yes.
You better be sure this isn't a game.
We were sure.
Okay, here's the story. Vito's been spreading the rumor that he's involved with some kind of a cult called the Edom. Kind of a Freemason thing with secret gland shakes bent on world dominance. My sources tell me that's a load of crap. He's actually involved with some kind of a new cult called the Meadow, out of Japan via South America. They deal in some new synthetic narcotic called Demo. I know it sounds pretty far-fetched, but have you seen some of the characters this guy hangs around with, like Riel? This guy's a half-tribal type of guy, a mohawk, wearing a bizarre-looking tuxedo tonight. We've been trying to pin drug smuggling on this guy for quite some time and haven't been able to do it. If he's involved, I know there's drugs involved here. Then there's Mia. Mia Tesla, Vito's girlfriend. I know she's involved here somewhere.
You know, Riel does not have a mohawk. I don't know why he says that. Okay, he doesn't ask us a question. He just talks about Riel and Mia. I think we were green for that. Does anyone remember if it was green or blue? Because I thought it was green. Some people are saying blue. Some people are saying it was blue. Okay, let's go with blue.
I need an agent.
Okay, yeah.
Vito's as tight as a drum, and Real, man, he's got a sixth sense when it comes to cops. Mia, Mia's too bizarre for me to get close to her. But you're somebody that people trust. You could get close and get the information that I need. Listen, I have to go make a phone call right now, but I'll be back a little bit later on.
I wonder what it is about us that makes people trust us. We better do this. Yes. Save files are just text files. That's all. It's kind of odd. Alright. Let's go around. We already saw this. Do we talk to Ed again? Is there anything that you think we might be able to speak with him about at this point? Looks like most people are saying red. Yeah, people are surprised that there's a save function. Yeah. It is a pretty short game, so it's very likely you'll go through it without actually saving. Okay, people are saying red. No, red. Not to talk with them. Okay, let's keep going to the left. Huh. Not hearing any music. Wonder what happened to the music. Whoops, I meant new vote. Okay. Last time, okay, so there are two things we can see here. There is the private room, the backstage, and there's a mode machine. Should we go backstage? Well, I just went right by the stage since we already saw that performance. Okay, most people are saying yes to going backstage. Okay, so these two doors were locked and this dressing room is open. Is anyone here? Alright, whatever that was. There doesn't seem to be anything actually of use in the dressing room, just you occasionally see people do things like that. Alright.
No, they didn't show up. Yes, it was a featured act, you know, that's right. It was a whole circus thing with the contortionists and chainsaws, and, you know, those guys swinging things from body parts, you know. Well, I thought you were supposed to be booking this stuff for me. Well, I don't care how inflamed it is. You could at least make a few phone calls. Well, yeah, I'm filling with a whole lot of local stuff. Well, I thought you and Vito had a relationship. Well, yeah, well, I hate him too, but this is business. Like, I gotta go. Yeah, well, the same to you, and I hope it festers. I'm up to my naughty bits in the most insanely organized show I've ever been involved with. 2 minutes to my next runway catastrophe if I don't get back there and hold their wet little hands, and I have no idea who in the hell you are supposed to be. Now, how do you think that makes me feel?
How does that make him feel? So we spoke with this guy in the first stream, and we actually had a pretty lengthy conversation. It ended us with, I mean, we seemed pretty friendly, but it ended up with him throwing us out of the office because he was just too busy. Let's see, it looks like everyone's saying red. Okay, let's give him some attitude. Get in his face.
Oh, now I'm trembling with fear. Well, maybe you're a lone killer stalking overworked stage managers sending ripples of fear through the theater and fashion communities. Oh, the horror of it all. No, really. While you may very well be lovely enough to be a model, I know for a fact that I did not hire you for this evening's show, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave. It's bedlam back here, and I can't have you adding to the chaos. Clear? Clear?
So, are we clear on that? He apparently invented a backstory for our party crasher, that we might be a killer stalking overworked stage managers. So, are we clear? Okay, red is winning, though it's kind of evenly distributed, but red is winning. So let's give him some sass. I mean, we're a civilian undercover agent working for the police. He can't talk to us like that.
Let me see if I understand this correctly. You plan to disrupt my life, is that it? You know I could kill you. It wouldn't be my first. I'd just dump your body in that laundry chute over there. Nothing simpler. I'm scaring you, right?
Well, this is going completely differently than last time. He's not friendly at all to us now. He really does not want to be left, he really does not want us to disrupt him. So are we frightened? He's saying that he has killed before, and supposedly Vito and his people are criminals. At least that's what the cop said. Okay, it looks like everyone's saying we are going to give him attitude right back.
I don't think you have a good conception of just how much danger you might actually be in. What do you think, I'm some sort of weak-kneed artiste without a muscle in my body? I'll have you know I'm toned, I'm trimmed, and I'm cruel when I want to be. And right now, you're going to get lucky. You're going to live.
Oh man, that's like the best catchphrase I've ever heard. He's toned, he's trimmed, and he's cruel when he wants to be. So, we still got thrown out. But much more angrily this time. Should we go back in? We had no idea just how much danger we were in. Okay, looks like Green's winning that.
No, I tell you, I couldn't believe it. No, I'm not kidding. She was actually wearing it with the hanger still in it. She thought it was some sort of high-tech statement. What? Just a minute. No. You are nothing but a distracting and disruptive influence on what is already a disastrous and destructive situation, and I can see that I'm going to have to lock this door no matter what the fire marshal has to say about it. Goodbye.
Okay, that was just the same thing. He threw us out, but it's the same video regardless of how he thought about us. It has to end either the same way, I guess, no matter what we do. But, yeah, I kind of like how that ended. We apparently made an enemy, and the stage manager seems to be much more of a dangerous man than we had anticipated. Oh good, the music's back. Alright, so now what we have to consider is, do we make a stop at the mode machine? Save? Okay, I'll save the game. Just save in separate files. Why not? Okay, red's winning. We will not go to the mode machine. Let's see, we can't go to the... Oh, okay. Well, we know who that is at the desk. Do we talk to Vito? Looks like everyone's saying red. Everyone wants us to get a dome before we talk to Vito, I think. Yeah, okay, we won't talk to Vito. Since people are saying we should go get a dome, let's just go directly there. Let's see. No one there. Okay, it's Rial. Let's talk to him.
You're not invited.
Right, and that's what he said last time. But we know that he is the man with the domes. What do we think about not being invited? And that is not a mohawk. I don't see how that's supposed to be a mohawk. Yeah, it is pretty much Steven Seagal. Maybe he's just as dangerous. Blue and green, very close. Oh, he is Mohawk. He's some kind of half-tribal guy. Blue and green still real close. Blue is winning, if it comes down to it. Green pulled ahead by 1. Our party crasher is very confused right now. Let's see. Okay, blue. I guess we'll say that's winning.
I don't mean here with me. To sit down, to open your mouth, whatever. I mean the party, the place, the event. You're missing something. You're incomplete.
Well, he is right. We are incomplete. We are missing something. He did. However, he said that we're not uninvited to sit and talk with him. So maybe we can have a seat and speak with Rial. He seems friendly enough so far. Okay, looks like everyone's saying green. Yep. Pretty much everyone is green on this.
Who the hell are you? You don't have a pin. No dome, no nothing. That's the only rule around here. You're a party crasher. I should call Tuba. He's our bouncer. He gets rid of people like you.
The Tuba threat again. People always telling us that they're going to call Tuba. Throw us out. Well, that's happened before. And he's right. We are a party crasher, and we would not actually be able to tell him anything more than that. We don't know who we are ourselves. We do know that if we're going to get a dome, we have to speak with Rial, though. So we're going to have to hang with him, even though he is kind of threatening us a little bit. Okay, so it looks like Blue's winning. Let's shrug at him.
You're not telling me anything.
No, that's true. We did not tell him anything. It looks like Rial wants to know something about us. He said that he asked us who we are, and now he seems to want to know us. Maybe he's judging us to decide if we should get a dome. He does seem to be the one to distribute them after all. So he is passing judgment on us. I'm seeing loads of green. Have not seen... Okay, yeah, there we go. Oddmay confirms green did win.
I don't know. I need more.
Apparently we're not telling him enough. He seems pretty demanding about the people he knows, or the people he meets. He wants to know us. He doesn't want us to hold anything close to the vest. He needs to know who we are to decide if we deserve to be at the party of the year to see Vito Brevis' final performance. Do you understand how important this is? Not just anyone gets in. Only the elite, the exclusive. Are we in the elite? Should we be one of the 1%? I think everyone said green. So would the interpretation of that would be our character just yelling green at him? Because I like that mental image. Okay, let's just scream green at him.
You don't know who you are. You're lost. And I have to decide if I should save your sorry ass. Pop quiz. What's your favorite color?
That's quite a relevant question, Rial. Well, we would be in trouble if our favorite color was yellow or orange. That would be a problem if that was the case. By the way, just to mention a little something, there are some points in mode where giving a choice will result in a random video clip. This is one of them. 2 of the choices will result in a random choice. One of them, the correct one, will result in a constant choice. But I won't tell you which is the right one. I hope you pick the right one. Okay, blue 1. Spoiler, that was the right one.
Hey, I don't care about the color. That was as lifeless an answer as I've ever heard. I don't have time for you. Sorry.
He says he doesn't have time for us, but the conversation hasn't ended yet. And we know that a character, when they're done with the conversation, it will end. He's still looking at us. Looks like I think most people were saying red. Okay, let's give him some of our attitude.
Maybe you deserve a second chance. Then again, maybe not. Why don't you go away and come back later when I'm in a better mood?
He's telling us to go away. The conversation hasn't ended yet, though. So how do we respond to that, or do we leave? It's up to you. Looks like most people are saying red. Yeah, most people are saying red.
You're much too eager.
What does that mean? He thinks we're eager. I think he thinks we're enthusiastic, that we are not playing it cool enough, maybe. But he seems like he's still trying to brush us off, but he still has not ended the conversation. It is still going. Okay, green won that. So let's try to butter him up. Say some nice things about him.
We'll find out soon enough. You know those guys. They never blend in. Yeah, I think he's here. Probably trying to get into the mode machine. He'll never do it. They're not bright enough. They've tried before. Just one more for the stack. He's a dead duck. As dead as they come. That guy couldn't blend in if he wanted to. Yeah. No, I don't know everyone here. But that's of little importance. Tuba will take care of him. If not, I will. I surely will.
Okay. So he's just completely ignoring us. He's talking on his phone right in front of us, which is very rude. But he said someone was here trying to get into the mode machine. And you guys are thinking that it's the cop. That's what he's talking about. So, but he's not acknowledging us at all. He's just completely ignoring us while he talks on the phone. So how do we react to this? Okay. Oh, that's really a wide distribution, but it looks like blue won. So we're going to stand here and we're going to stare uncomfortably at him as he talks on the phone. I guess that's what this is.
Still here. That counts for something. I guess I'll cut you some slack.
Okay. So it looks like Rial likes persistence after all. Perhaps he was just testing us. What's our reaction to this, now that he's acknowledging us again? I'm pretty sure everyone's saying green, that we want to get friendly with Rial. Yep, green won that.
Sit down. First of all, you should have one of these. Now, you pin it on like this. But I don't need one. You do. Oh, relax. I'm just studying you. Trying to get a reading.
Well, congratulations. We got a dome as pretty much as early as we could. So you saw that Rial was just testing us and he was trying to see if we would persist in trying to get one, or would we go away when he was rude to us. What do we think about what he's telling us now that we're sitting next to him? He said he's trying to get a reading. He wants to know more about us. What do we think about that? I mean, he seems to be our friend. He gave us a dome, but people do say that he's dangerous, and we are working for the cop. All right, looks like green won that.
I think you're my enemy. That's okay. You can judge someone by their enemies. And believe me, I am the very best.
He's the best around. He perceives that we're his enemy. He seems quite perceptive, because we are working for the cop, and the cop is trying to bust him. Rial seems like a guy that we can't really lie to, doesn't he? He seems to have some kind of good intuition about who we are and what we're doing here. Maybe he knows us better than we know ourselves. Okay, looks like blue won that. We are just going to play it cool. We're going to be non-committal to his assertion that we're his enemy.
Doesn't matter what you say. I'll be judging you by the danger that you pose. And from where I'm sitting right now, it doesn't seem that great.
Now he's talking down to us. He thinks that if we are his enemy, that we really pose no threat. He's kind of laughing at us. I mean, maybe that's good. Maybe we want him to think that. If he actually did think we were a threat, then maybe things might go bad. Or do we think that he should take us more seriously? Okay, Red won that. We're gonna give him some sass. We're gonna tell him that he should take us seriously. We're a player.
Careful. You're gonna make me like you. And you can love your enemies, but you can never ever like them.
This game does have some great lines. That one's one of my favorites. He didn't ask us a question, but how do we feel about however we're going to respond to that? I don't know. If I was talking to him, I would not know what to say to this. Okay, green won. So we're gonna say something positive and try to have some positive repartee with our new friend Rial.
It's been pleasant as hell, but I've got some important business to attend to, so I'm gonna need some space. Bye. I mean, bye.
All right, so he ended the conversation. And we are definitely going to save after that, because we've completed one of our important objectives, and that's to get the dome as early as we can. And from there, we're going to try to see what we can do with it.